Have you ever looked at your bank account and felt a pang of worry? Bills piling up, unexpected expenses creeping in, and that constant pressure to keep up with life's demands. It's overwhelming, isn't it? Maybe you tried budgeting, cutting corners, or skipping that morning coffee, only to feel deprived, like you're missing out on things that make life enjoyable. You're not alone. In a world that pushes us to buy more, own more, and spend more, saving money can feel like a sacrifice. But what if there's a way to save without feeling like you're giving up everything you love? What if you could live richly with less? Today, I'm sharing the Japanese secret to saving money without feeling deprived, rooted in the timeless wisdom of minimalism. This isn't about pinching pennies or living like a hermit. It's about making intentional choices that align with your values, creating a life that feels abundant while keeping your wallet happy. Inspired by Japanese culture, these practices have helped millions save money, reduce stress, and find joy in simplicity. Whether you're struggling to make ends meet or just want to build a more secure future, this video will give you practical, life-changing steps to start today. Stick with me, and I promise you'll walk away with a new perspective on money and a plan to live better with less. Let's dive in. Picture this. It's the end of the month, and you're checking your bank account. Your heart sinks as you see the balance, lower than you'd hoped. You think back to the past few weeks. That impulse buy at the store, the new gadget you needed, the takeout dinners because you were too tired to cook. Your home is filled with stuff. Clothes you rarely wear, kitchen tools gathering dust, decor you bought on a whim. Yet, despite all this, you feel like you're always chasing more. More money, more things, more status. It's exhausting, and deep down, you know it's not sustainable. In America, we're surrounded by a culture that equates spending with success. Advertisements bombard us with messages to buy the latest phone, the trendiest clothes, the perfect home decor. Social media shows us curated lives full of shiny new things, making us feel like we're falling behind if we don't keep up. The average American household carries over $6,000 in credit card debt, and studies show that 60% of us feel stressed about money regularly. We're spending more than we earn, filling our homes with clutter, and still feeling deprived, not of things, but of peace, security, and joy. You want to save money, but the idea of cutting back feels like punishment. You don't want to give up the little joys, like a nice meal out or a cozy new sweater. You want financial freedom, but you also want a life that feels full, not empty. This is where Japanese minimalism offers a way out. In Japan, people have mastered the art of living richly with less, not by sacrificing, but by focusing on what truly matters. Their approach to money is intentional, mindful, and surprisingly liberating. Let's explore this philosophy and how it can transform your relationship with money. Starting today, at the heart of Japanese minimalism is a simple yet powerful idea. True wealth isn't about how much you own. It's about how much you value what you have. In Japan, minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home. It's a mindset that extends your finances, your choices, and your life. Rooted in Zen and Shinto traditions, this philosophy emphasizes living with intention, choosing quality over quantity, and finding joy in simplicity. The Japanese don't save money by depriving themselves. They save by aligning their spending with their values, creating lives that feel abundant without excess. Imagine a Japanese home. A tatami mat floor, a low wooden table with a single vase of flowers, an open space that feels calm and purposeful. Every item is chosen with care, not because it's trendy or cheap, but because it serves a function or brings joy. This same intentionality applies to money. The Japanese spend thoughtfully, invest in what lasts, and let go of what doesn't serve them. The result? Homes that feel serene, bank accounts that grow, and lives that feel rich without the burden of constant spending. This approach isn't about living with nothing or giving up everything you love. It's about redefining wealth, not as a pile of possessions, but as freedom, peace, and contentment. I learned this the hard way. A few years ago, I was caught in a cycle of spending, new clothes, gadgets, dining out. Yet I was always stressed about money. Then I discovered Japanese minimalism, and it changed how I saw my finances. I started saving more, not by cutting out joy, but by focusing on what truly mattered. Today, I'm sharing 5 key practices inspired by Japanese minimalism to help you save money without feeling deprived. These are practical, relatable, and designed to fit into your busy life. Let's dive into them. The first practice is to spend with intention. In our culture, impulse buys are everywhere. Grabbing a sale item, clicking add to cart online, or picking up a shiny gadget because it's new. But in Japan, every purchase is a deliberate choice, guided by a simple question. Does this add value to my life? This practice isn't about denying yourself. It's about choosing what truly enriches you. Next time you're tempted to buy something, pause for 24 hours. Ask yourself, do I need this? Will it make my life better in a meaningful way? If the answer is no, let it go. I tried this with a new phone I thought I needed. After waiting a day, I realized my current phone worked fine, and I saved hundreds of dollars. This practice saved me from countless impulse buys, from clothes to kitchen gadgets. Instead of feeling deprived, I felt empowered, knowing my money was going toward things that mattered. Start small. Make a list before you shop, whether for groceries or clothes. Stick to it, and ask yourself that key question before every purchase. Over time, you'll notice your spending aligns with your values, your home stays clutter-free, and your savings grow. Try it this week. Pause before your next purchase, reflect, and choose intentionally. You'll be amazed at how much you save without feeling like you're missing out. In Japan, minimalists invest in items that last: a handcrafted bowl, a well-made pair of shoes, a sturdy pan. These aren't just purchases. They're investments in a life of quality. The second practice is to choose quality over quantity. In America, we often chase deals, filling our homes with cheap items that break or fade quickly. But this costs us more in the long run, replacing things over and over. Think about your kitchen. Do you have a drawer full of dull knives you rarely use? Or a closet stuffed with flimsy shirts that peel after one wash? Instead, choose one high-quality item that lasts. I swapped out 5 cheap coffee mugs for one beautiful ceramic one, handcrafted by a local artist. Every morning, it feels special, and I haven't needed to replace it. This practice saves money by reducing waste and fills your home with things you love. Next time you need something, a coat, a kitchen tool, or even furniture, opt for one well-made piece over several cheap ones. It might cost more upfront, but it lasts longer, saving you money and space. Try it. Replace one low-quality item in your home with a high-quality alternative this month. Notice how it feels to own something that brings joy and lasts for years. Too many choices can drain your wallet and your energy. A closet full of clothes, a pantry stuffed with ingredients, a schedule packed with commitments. They all lead to overspending and stress. The third practice is to simplify your lifestyle, a cornerstone of Japanese minimalism. In Japan, people embrace simplicity in daily routines. Think of a capsule wardrobe with versatile pieces, or a kitchen with just the essentials. Start with one area of your life. For your wardrobe, pick 10 pieces you love. Neutral colors, timeless cuts. Build outfits from these, and notice how you spend less on clothes you don't need. Or simplify your meals. Choose 5 go-to recipes that use simple, affordable ingredients. I did this with my dinners, sticking to 5 healthy, budget-friendly meals I love. Not only did I save on groceries, but meal planning became a breeze. Simplifying your lifestyle reduces the urge to spend on things you don't need. It also creates a home that's functional and a life that's focused. Try it. Streamline one area, like your wardrobe or meals this week. Pick a small number of essentials and stick to them. You'll save money and time and feel liberated by the simplicity. Just as physical clutter weighs down your home, financial clutter, unnecessary subscriptions, and used memberships or impulse purchases drains your bank account. The fourth practice is to let go of financial clutter. In Japanese minimalism, anything that doesn't serve you is released, whether it's a physical item or a financial commitment. Take an hour to review your expenses. Look at your bank statements, subscriptions, and recurring charges. Ask, do I use this? Does it add value? Cancel anything that doesn't, like that streaming service you rarely watch or the gym membership you haven't used in months. I did this and found I was paying for 3 subscriptions I barely used. Canceling them saved me $50 a month, which went straight to my savings. This practice also applies to emotional financial clutter, like guilt over past spending or stress about keeping up with others. Let go of the need to impress or compete. Focus on what makes your life meaningful. Try it. Review your expenses this weekend and cancel one unnecessary subscription or charge. Redirect that money to something you value, like a savings goal or a special experience. You'll feel lighter and more in control. The heart of Japanese minimalism is gratitude, a daily practice of appreciating what's already in your life. Think of the comfort of your home, the taste of a simple meal, or a quiet evening with loved ones. The fifth practice is to cultivate gratitude for what you have. In Japan, gratitude isn't a one-time event. It's a way of seeing the world, from giving thanks before a meal to caring for belongings with respect. Each evening, take 2 minutes to reflect. Name 3 things you're grateful for: a warm bed, a good conversation, a sunny day. Write them down or say them aloud. I started this habit a year ago, and it's transformed how I see my life. On tough days, I focus on small things: the smell of fresh laundry, a kind email from a colleague, or a walk in the park. It reminds me that I already have enough, reducing the urge to spend on things I don't need. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. It makes your home feel warmer and your finances feel more secure. Try it tonight. List 3 things you're thankful for and make it a daily ritual. Over time, you'll find joy in what you have, not in what you're chasing, saving money without feeling deprived. The Japanese secret to saving money isn't about sacrifice or deprivation. It's about living with intention, spending thoughtfully, choosing quality. Simplify your life, letting go of financial clutter, and embracing gratitude. These practices don't just grow your savings. They create a life that feels abundant, peaceful, and true to you. You don't need to overhaul everything today. Start with one practice. Pause before a purchase. Replace one cheap item with a quality one, or list 3 things you're grateful for. These small steps ripple outward, transforming your finances, your home, and your heart. I've seen this work in my own life. I used to stress about money constantly, spending on things I thought would make me happy. But by adopting these Japanese minimalist practices, I've saved thousands of dollars, not by cutting out joy, but by focusing on what truly matters. My home is simpler, my bank account's healthier, and I feel richer than ever. You can have this. 2. Which practice will you try first? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your starting point. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little financial freedom in their life. Let's keep this journey going together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore more ways to live simply, mindfully, and abundantly. Here's to saving money and living richly, starting right now.